Okay, off your mind is okay. She off your mind, what do you sound like me?
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you ladder, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Aha. Now him una don hear o. Godfather is in. Kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun, Maiyegun diary. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ ṣe o, kẹ́gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ìkọ́ni náà kówó jẹ.
That was good luck, Jonathan. Well, you know him anyway. Good luck, Egbere Jolantan. Then trying to be prophetic, telling everyone that you see this venom. If Jonathan no go, if Buhari no become president, Nigeria will burn. 4 years afterward, the northern Nigeria is bleeding. And we now have people calling for the resignation of Buhari. That is Buhari. They are tired. They can no longer keep it to themselves. And just this afternoon, they actually called out to their southern counterpart and said, listen, please, join us, save us from Buhari the monster they made. Every time we try to expose these criminals in government, that it doesn't matter where they come from or they claim to come from, their actions and inactions have shown to you where their loyalty lies. And if you have no idea where their loyalty lies, well, I can tell you it is definitely not to you, Nigerians. Obviously, it doesn't matter whether you're a Christian, a Muslim, under whatever disguise they made you believe that they were right to kill other people for asking for self-protection. Oh, we cannot be part of this murderous campaign. We have seen the damages. We have seen the wreck. We have seen these horrible things they have done in northern Nigeria. And the Nigerian government pretends that it is not happening and possibly claim that they are over-exaggerated. However, southern Nigeria, we have different parts of southern Nigeria that have been showing their own displeasure publicly. Yet the northern Nigerian who today are calling on the rest of the country to join them, because the same treatment that Buhari and gang have been meting out on those they called enemies. These are Nigerians who disagree with the way and the path that Buhari and the APC, Egbekegbe, have now, they are now taking Nigeria. Those who have disagreed, many have been killed. Many people are already missing. Many are in jail. So many others are working today on bail, set up on bogus charges. All this while, majority of them in northern Nigeria, including their clerics, continue to preach division, hatred, things that makes an average northerner to believe that the reason why people are opposing Buhari is simply because he is a northerner, is simply because he is a Muslim, and selling that to people who are being killed by terrorists is something that the world should study. But they seems to have come to the part where they can no longer hide it. This woman.
Okay, I'm standing, not at Zainab Ahmed, not at Binti Jazi that everybody knows. Today I'm standing as a mother, a sister, a wife, a friend. Today I lost someone very dear to me, raped by 8 men, killed, video sent to our kids. For crying out loud, what wrong have we done to you? This government, me muka yi muku, me yasa ba za ku kawo mana ɗauki ba? A ɗauki uwar mutum, a yi rapin ɗinta, maza 8, a kashe ta, a aika wa 'ya'yanta bidiyo. Wani irin zalunci kuke mana a ƙasar nan? Wani irin zalunci kuke yi mana a ƙasar nan? Ya kuke iya kwanciya ku yi bacci da hakokinmu da yake kanku? Kun yi alkawari za ku kawo mana tsaro. Ku bar mu da yunwa da kuka kawo mana ƙasa. Kullum mutuncinmu ake ci. Kullum tozarci muke gani. Tun ana yi a nesa yana zuwa kusa da mu. Ya ilahi me kuke so mu yi muku? Laifin me arewa ta yi muku? Laifin me arewa suka yi muku? Laifi ne da muka fito muka zaɓe ku. Laifi ne da muka fito muka bi bayan ku. Laifin me muka yi muku? Baba Buhari me muka yi maka? Baba Buhari me yasa ka tsana arewa? Baba Buhari me mata arewa suka yi maka kake bari ake cin zarafin su? Baba Buhari me arewa ta yi maka baba? Baba arewa ce ta kawo ka mulki baba? Baba arewa ce ta mai da kai?
I don't understand every other thing she said. Yeah, but I bet you it is coming around exactly, right? What goes around comes around. Sometimes when they tell you that you should be careful of what you wish for, because it might actually be something that will kill you or make you miserable. Those who wished for Buhari change in 2015, they probably didn't read the buyers beware. Buyers beware. Whatever goes around comes around. Is that not how it said, right? The boomerang. I like all those words. People are actually playing with words right now. But at the same time, I also love this maxim that if something is happening to people and you think because it is not happening to you, it doesn't really matter. And it does. So if you keep quiet, the day this same thing will happen to you, or you want to speak out on your own bereavement, there will be no people to say, or there will be no shoulders to lean on. That is why on Maiyegun's diary Politico, I prefer to make all of us come to the gathering as one brethren, not as what you believe in and what have you. So that whenever you have conversation around here, you have to feel like human. Get touched enough. Put yourselves in the shoes of people who use their stories to tell you the level of injustice in Nigeria, which has now snowballed into these different crises, tearing the country apart. So the job here is to let you know that if this is happening to these people and you look away, when they killed the Biafrans, you look away. When they killed the Shiites, you look away. When they killed the revolution now core, you looked away. It happened at NSAS protest. You joined the deniers. But one thing you should realize is this: nobody is spared. In fact, from what I just gathered, you see the level of this insecurity in northern Nigeria right now that is likely going to really erupt a serious protest in northern Nigeria as the year winds up. They said, you see these people they call bandits led by Truji. They have the backing of some certain Islamic sects in northern Nigeria. Then, you know the Izala movement. The Izala movement are distancing themselves from the bandits. You know that Izala movement is linked to conflicts for jihad, if you remember. And conflicts for jihad is linked to the terror cells in Nigeria, which gave birth to Boko Haram. You know that story. So Izala movement distance themselves from the bandit, the Fulani terrorists, or this mix of gang of terrorists. So up north, there is a division whereby all the areas that Truji and other terrorists have captured and they currently control, like in Zamfara, like in Sokoto, like there in Niger, same thing there in Adamawa. And all those axes, they have really grounded and controlled as we speak. You see all those communities where they have mosques. If those mosques and the worshippers in this mosque in this area, okay, let me put it this way. All the areas controlled by Truji, hundreds of communities. All of the Izala mosques in those areas, they have been declared to be shut down because the leadership of Izala movement that is linked to Boko Haram, that is linked to Buhari, that is also linked to Issa pandemic, the minister of the minister of what did they call it? Minister of communication, the guy in charge of all your data in Nigeria. So they distance themselves from this. So all their mosques in all the communities that are now being controlled by the terrorists, led by Turuji, they have shut them down. So this division up north, right, is likely going to add up to the looming protest and crisis up north as we speak right now. So even those, because those who support the terrorists, they continue to preach against themselves, even up apart from the rest of Nigeria, against themselves as they preach to give protection to all these guys. As you are watching this video, some of these things they say in Hausa, we don't understand them. They say them in Fufude and some other local languages up north that we don't understand. But somebody captured this, and I think I should share with you. So, and they also interpreted, so subtitled it in a way. It's about 2 minutes, right? Something going on in Zamfara.
السلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وبعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. jiya 6 ga watan Disamba watan 12 2021 sashen Hausa na BBC ya yaɗa labarai abin da ya faru a Zamfara a Zurmi, wani kasurgumin barawo da ake kira Turji ya yi maulidi wannan satin da ya wuce, ya rufe, ya gayyaci masallatai gaba ɗaya. ‘Yan ɗariƙun Tijjaniya sun je wannan maulidi, ‘yan Izala da su je wannan maulidin ba, ya rufe masallatansu gaba ɗaya. Wannan mun ji daga Abdu Halilu, wakilin ainihin BBC daga nan Abuja. To, wannan wata sabuwar matsala ce da nake kira zuwa ga wato jihohi guda uku. Aljihatul ula shine jiha ta 'yan ɗariƙar Tijjaniya. Ya ku 'yan ɗariƙar Tijjaniya na Najeriya baki ɗaya, musamman matasanku masu hankali, farfesoshi daga cikinku, doktoci daga cikinku, malaman zauri daga cikinku, matasa da dattijai masu hankali, ku yi ƙoƙari ku nemi Sheikh Dahiru Usman Bauchi ya janye kalaman da ya yi na cewa da ɗan bindiga ya koma ɗan izala, ƙara ya ci gaba da bindigar shi. Wani ina faɗar ma'anar abin da ya faɗa, ba kalma da kalma ba.
Sorry guys, I'm working on something and I'm going to try and share that as well with you. So that is coming from a preaching that somebody was alerting us about the division. At the same time, those who are given the backings to the terrorists, at the same time, those who choose the type of terrorist they give backings to in northern Nigeria as we speak. So bear with me. I am going to add that up as well. One moment. Now, the point here is this. We have come here many times to let you know that except for the collusion or collaboration of those in government, there is no way terrorists, ragtag terrorists can be riding roughshod on a whole country and pitted the people of that country so much against themselves that the people in authority have now grown a bit of senile, like deaf, dumb, as they choose to. But we came here many times to remind you that there is no way your government can be fighting terrorists. All right? As they keep reminding you that they are improving, they are improving. But the improvement they give to you is pretty much on how many of you get killed. That is improvement on death, and that will be you. So we came here, how could you be releasing terrorists? Terrorists that are still committing the terrorism. And in fact, they are gaining territories and they are, hoisting their flags, and they are still raping, kidnapping women as much as worse than what it was in 2015. How could you be releasing them on the pretense of they have repented? But some of you didn't see it that way. To you, it was all against Buhari. Now, the chicken has come home to roost, as they say. The North is now calling on the South that you should join them because they are now ready for the battle. So today, they met in Kaduna. No joke. It's just that I haven't laid my hand on some of the videos yet. Analyze and see if any of them is pretty much useful. But some people are also saying that if the northern Nigeria, if they are really serious, why can't they do the same thing that Buhari did when Buhari led a mass protest in Kano? Why can't Atiku do that? Instead of Atiku coming on social media, like all of us, lamenting and complaining, and at the same time just giving some flowery statements and all of that, why can't Atiku lead the protest? Why can't all the northern, including the emir, they said the governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwa, escaped death when he went to commiserate with the people in the area where travelers got burnt alive by terrorists. So we hope that they will sustain it, because that's so important too. The things that the Yorubas saw, and they came out en masse, and maybe some of you don't remember, many of our people they were arrested in Lagos, they were arrested in Ibadan, they were locked up, over 50 of them, for coming out to stage the protest of, yes, we want to have a chat, we don't want to be part of this Fulani killing field called Nigeria anymore. They said it was against Buhari. Buhari has failed. Women, children of northern Nigeria who have been raped, kidnapped, villages ransacked, destroyed, is failed already. So what else do you think northern Nigeria should be holding on to Buhari for? What do you think? So people are calling out, and like the continuation of this, because I want to share that with you. Check the subtitle, follow it through before we continue. Then we'll get to the part again where I would advise, if you haven't seen that video, this new investigation done by the BBC, the African Eye investigation, going into the cultism in Nigeria. Who are those who are actually funding cultism? These are not new, by the way, but they are just some level of reality that should tell you the complexity of that contraption called Nigeria, what sustained the brutality, the bloodbath that made these criminals to continue to exist no matter what they do. That is kind of a detailed graphic, documentary. I'm going to share that with you a little bit as well. But you see this part of the divided North that could help break the rank of the terrorists and their financier, when those who are the victims decided to stage the same, you see that same rally that you always organize for Buhari and the rest, the same one, not this small one that few people coming out. That is why southern Nigeria and the people of the southern Nigeria who have been brutalized, killed by Buhari for calling on him to secure North, secure Nigeria. Yeah? So we don't want to see those few people coming out under the trees and their police will come and chase you and the rest of that. You see that same rally that you fill up the stadium, you fill up the entire street. You know what I mean? That is when, once the southern Nigeria begin to see that, you don't worry. They have always been ready. But watch this before we continue. So, Light Luchi, thank you, or Luki. I don't even know which one to say, but thank you for your super chat. These same people crying today helped Fulani massacre Igbos in the 1945 program, the genocide of 66 to 70. For the rest of you, denizens of the zoo, your own turn is coming. What goes around comes around. Maybe when it gets to them now, it's always been with them. They've just been living in denial. Don't let us pretend that they don't know that these killings have been going on. They were crying, seriously, when Goodluck Jonathan was there. It was everything at the time. And that was the reason why they brought in Buhari. So when Buhari came in, they thought they would give him time. They decided to. Then they decided to live in denial. Right? So living in denial, now that Buhari time is about to finish, they want to scream out. But if that would be the window, to get in and break the entire system to make it work for those who are still alive, then so be it. Do you get what I mean now? So living in denial, I have been told that many times, Chichi, that we should never raise our hope. You know what I'm going to do? In fact, because I'm reading your comments as well, I'm going to open the line at some point. I want you to phone in. You know what I mean? Say your mind, say your views about everything. You know what I mean? So we'll get to that, but watch this.
Muna kira ga 'yan Tijjaniya masu hankali su yi ƙoƙari su nemi Sheikh Dahir Usman Bauchi ya janye magana nan. Idan ba haka ba, to yanzu an sake samun reshen fitina. Ana reshe tana reshe biyu ko kuma reshe tana cewa faɗa tsakanin Fulani da Hausawa ƙabilanci. A tare mota a duba a ga akwai bahilaci a ciro shi a kashe. Su kuma su tare su kuma su bi inda Hausawa sai su kashe. Ƙabilanci sata fashi da makami. To yanzu kuma zai koma addini tsakanin 'yan ɗariƙar Tijjaniya da Ahlus Sunna. Idan yau shi turji masoyi annabi ne ga 'yan ɗariƙar Tijjaniya, har ya isa ya kira taron ibada na maulidi a taru kuma a rufe masallacin 'yan izala a jihar Zamfara. Wannan zai kawo wata sabuwar baraka mai muni wacce ta waccan muni. Domin ƙabilanci, saɓanin ƙabilanci ga mai hankali ya san bai kai hatsarin saɓanin addini ba. Wannan a taƙaice 'yan ɗariƙar Tijjaniya na ƙasar nan gaba ɗaya muna kira zuwa gare ku. Ni dai ina kira zuwa gare ku da ku yi ƙoƙari ku riski zaman lahiyar ƙasar nan tun kahin al'amari ya da ya mutsewa ya zama bai ba ma wanda zai iya cewa kanzil, ya zama bai da makama ya koma kamar ruwan teku. Allah tabaraka Allah ya kare mu. Jiha ta biyu wadda nake kira gare su shine da sarki wannan bala'i shine jiha ta bangare abin da shafi gwamnoni ko kuma shugaban ƙasa. Muna kira ga shugaban ƙasa. Mun san cewa na cikin damuwa da bakin ciki akan abin da yake faruwa. Don Allah, don girman Allah, shugaban ƙasa, ka tashi tsaye, ka nemi hanyar da Sheikh Dahiru Usman Bauchi zai janye wancan kalamai nashi da suke ba da wahayi na halaccin fashi da makami da ake da Fulani suke yi. ko da yake bai faɗa ba amma yana ba da wahayin hakan tun daga shi yanzu al'amari ya fara bayyana. Kuma shi turji ba shi kaɗai wannan maulidi ba fa, akwai wani ko ɗan ƙarami a tsahi ya yi wannan maulidin. To shugaban ƙasa a tashi tsaye, billahi la ilaha illa huwa, ina gaya maka bisa ga abin na fahimta na Qur'ani da sunan Annabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, idan baka tashi tsaye kai wato an tabbatar ma da a jawo hankalin Sheikh Tahir Usman Bauchi ya je wannan kalmomi ba, to Allah kaɗai ya san inda al'amarin zai kai, kuma ƙasa za ta zato ba yi kowa, domin ga faɗin ƙabilanci ga na addini ya taso. Lokacin da ainihin al'umma suka ta sama 'yan bindiga, to su ta sama masoya annabi. Yan aka kashe 'yan bindiga an kashe masoya annabi, tunda suna maulidi, tunda su wayan izala ba ne. Allah ya taimake ka a matsayinka na tsohon soja kuma kwararre a kan sha'anin tsaro, kana tsammanin me zai faru? Kai ne wuƙa da nama, yau idan ka garawa cikin minti 2-3 ka gama matsalan nan gaba ɗaya. Babban magana shine mu maka addu'a ko mu maka biyayya. Don haka muna kira gare ka a yi ƙoƙari a nemi Tahir Bauchi ya jaye wannan kalmomi, domin ya zama faɗan ɗaya ne ake yi, kada ya zama biyu. Ya zama faɗa ne kawai tsakanin Fulani da Hausawa, 'yan bindiga ana, amma kar ya shiga kuma addini, don wallahi tallahi yanzu ka zai shiga addini. Allah Ubangiji ya taimake mu, kuma Allah ya sa a fahimta. Jiha ta uku da nake son isar da wannan sako shine jihar gwamnoni na Arewa, wanda gwamnoni na Arewa dinnan nan ne 'yan bindigan nan suke, masu sata shanu, masu kidnapping, kuma 'yan bindigan nan su gwamnonin sun sani cewa sulɗa, bi ma'ana gwamnati ko fawa ta ƙarfin mulki, yana hannun 'yan bindiga a dazuzzuka da karkara. In dai turji zai iya yin taron maulidi da zai gayyaci masallaci ba guda ba, ga kuma jami'an tsaro a jihar Zamfara, ga gwamnati ga komi, amma ko a jikinsa mutumin da ake nema ina yake, a ce har an waye gari zai iya tara maulidi, har ya tara masallatai, har ya kiyaye cewa masallatai kaza ba su zo ba, ya sa a ruhe su, kuma har a yanzu ba a sallah a ciki, kamar da muka ji. To gwamnoni dole ya zama ku ne kuka yi sanin abin da ainihin jiha ku take ciki, na kasancewar ƙarhin mulkin ku bai wuce wasu 'yan lambobi ba, amma fasesa ɗin ya yi ƙasa ƙwarai da suke. To ina kira ga gwamnoni, musamman mu.
Don't worry. Let me save you the stress. Okay? For some of you who may not understand how this connects. Maiyegun, how does this connect together? I will help you. Listen, oh. You see the person talking, yeah? That person belongs to Izala movement, the conflicts for jihad crooners. There's another Islamic group. There are many, but there's another Islamic group in northern Nigeria called the Tijaniyas. Those ones, they support the terrorists, according to the one talking. They support Turuji. Turuji is not Boko Haram. Turuji is not ISWAP. Turuji is a Fulani terrorist. So, as you have been reading about Fulani terrorists taking over territories like Boko Haram, yeah, and people are paying taxes to them, communities. In those communities where they have their mosque and what have you, Turuji now assembled people in the biggest town that they have captured in Zamfara. And he invited all the villages they have captured, all the people from there to the place, including people from the mosques. So in northern Nigeria, these Islamic groups, they are the ones building mosques. They are like churches. Like you have Redeemed Church, you have Winners Chapel, you have Foursquare. So you have all these guys there too with different names. The Izala movement, they are the biggest. They are the one with the biggest political connection. You see this Turuji of a thing, is leveraging on the protection for the Fulani terrorists in Nigeria and using religion, Islam, and all of that. So he called everybody together. The Izala, these mosques built by the Izala movement, they did not attend that meeting. It therefore, Truji, since he's the one controlling the places now, he now declared that all those mosques owned by the Izala, powerful people who have presidency, have everybody, soldiers, governors, so they were surprised. How could they have such power? And yes, government said they are looking for him. Yes, security men said they are looking for him. So what happened now is that even within their rank, where they have been misusing the influence and the power of federal government of Nigeria, the name Nigeria, they have been using that power to protect these criminals working in, what do you call it? They said they are hiding in open sites. They take pictures inside that Rock. They enter everywhere they want to enter. So who the hell is this Ruji? Taking over everywhere, closing our mosque, ordering our people to be punished, and the governors are not doing anything. The security are not doing anything. Mr. President are not doing anything. So it is like in between them, it is beginning to crack now. And that crack, if you pay attention very well, that person talking was specific. Hausa will be attacking Fulani. Fulanis will be attacking Hausas. They will create it through religion, Islamic Tijaniya, Izala, and this and that. And this has been going on for a long time. But for the first time, they pretended to be united until chicken don't they chop intestine of each other. I don't know how to say. Water don't take, water don't enter snail from the back. So that crack is what prompted that just that short video you have just watched now. So the victims are going to breach that gap. And there's something that came to my mind after watching this. We've seen it before, right? But for some reason, I'll share it with you again. Then I'll share another one with you before I continue.
The Yom Al-Qiyamah, Allah ina gana gan shi when I was in captivity. I saw that. I saw horror. I still have nightmares, bad nightmares. Say an rike na har yau har gobe. Akan horrors din da na gani. Akan horrors din da na gani. That's why I left Nigeria. That's why I'm here. But wallahi tallahi, if you have not been through what we've been through, a lot of us that have been in captivity and been raped multiple times by terrorists, you would not know. You would not know the pain. You would not know the agony. Nobody stood. Nobody believed me. Nobody said anything. Nobody helped me. No one. No one. And that's what's happening right now to our children. That's what's happening right now to our children. They're being killed. Nobody's believing them. Nobody's saying anything. I'm angry. Nobody's accepting any refugee from northern Nigeria. Nobody. I was raped. I was raped. I was raped by terrorists. I was raped. I was beaten. I still have marks on my arm. I know what's going on. I know the pain. I know the pain. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah.
Okay, I'm standing, not at Zainab Ahmed, not at Binti Jazi that everybody knows. Today I'm standing as a mother, a sister, a wife, a friend. Today I lost someone. very dear to me, raped by 8 men, killed, video sent to our kids. For crying out loud, what wrong have we done to you? This government, me muka yi muku, me yasa ba za ku kawo mana ɗauki ba? A ɗauki uwar mutum, a yi rapin ɗinta, maza 8, a kashe ta, a aika wa 'ya'yanta bidiyo. Wani irin zalunci kuke mana a ƙasar nan? Wani irin zalunci kuke mana a ƙasar nan? Ya kuke iya kwanciya ku yi bacci da hakokinmu da yake kanku? Kun yi alkawari za ku kawo mana tsaro. Ku bar mu da yunwa da kuka kawo mana ƙasa. Kullum mutuncinmu ake ci. Kullum tozarci muke gani. Tun ana yi a nesa yana zuwa kusa da mu. Ya ilahi me kuke so mu yi muku? Laifin me arewa ta yi muku?
We are dying, Baba. We are killing us, Baba. Baba, Baba, we are begging. Baba, police. Baba, Baba, we are dying. Baba, we can't travel Kaduna to Abuja. Baba, we can't travel Kaduna to Abuja. Baba, they are killing us in Niger. Baba, they are killing us in Kaduna. Baba, they are killing us in Abuja. Baba, where are your sons?
Katsina, Sokoto, Kaduna, Niger, Nasarawa,
Nigeria, we are dying, Baba. Baba, we are dying.
Please,
Baba, you are dying.
Our dear governor, send our message to the
fellow Nigerians. This is just the beginning.
Do you get it? Do you get it? Or you don't get it?
You get it?
Okay.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
Forget about it. Be very careful of what you wish for. But I am not going to be one of those that are going to say, no, it no concern me. It concern me. Oh. It concerns me because the killings in northern Nigeria is so close to home, and we have seen it in Yoruba land. We have seen people displayed, sometimes because of, what do they call them? Stockholm Syndrome. We sometimes need to remind ourselves. These are Yorubas, oh, since February 2021.
Yeah. Due to that crisis, Fulani crisis that was occurred at our country, that's the reason why we migrated to this place. We are forcefully migrated to this place due to that.
By force.
By force. It's not by willingness.
Women. Oh, man or women. How much are us, man or women?
Only you.
Dying here.
Both the women and men migrated from that area.
No.
And
How
then
much?
people died.
But say how many people they killed there?
Okay.
Killer.
There are few many people. But that our many people. Many people have lost their lives. People are still migrating because of that. At Modudu and all other areas.
What happened?
What happened? It's because of the Fulani crisis. Fulani, they are killing the people anyhow.
They are killing the people.
Anyhow. They will move from any village, from one village to another. They will migrate from one place to another. They just keep people. That's the reason why the people are scared. They move down to
Moved down to Benin Republic. Those are Yorubas. Oh. So do you see why it concerned me? Do you know how long Yoruba land. Do you know how far Yoruba land is? To any Fulani land in northern Nigeria at all. Do you know how far it is? But those are the people from Agbojodu in Ogun State. People from Ojaodon in Ogun State who have been attacked, villages attacked, ransacked, politicians buried the story. Their Nigerian media buried the story. But when we have opportunity to videos like this, small clips like this, they are they are evergreen. You keep them forever. I've had that since February 2021. But you will never find it anywhere else. If you go online now and search for it, you will never see this video anywhere. They've managed and ensured that you won't find them anywhere. Anything that will report it, especially down south. So it concerns also. So when they call out and say, we are now ready, we want to, you know what I mean? You will team up with them. There's nothing wrong in that if you indeed value freedom. But this is the word that comes to my head. The one that demand the love to mock until Buhari happened to everybody.
They talk about insecurity, that they will fight insecurity. And you ask, are our armed forces weak? Are the Nigerians in the armed forces weak? If we have problems, what is the cause? Equipment. They don't have platforms. And somebody who wakes up and telling young people of 23 years old that he wants to fight insecurity, ask him, when he was the head of government, did he buy one rifle for a Nigerian soldier?
He's a jolly good fellow. Jonathan no have enemy to fight. Okay, he said he has none, and he proved it, and he was actually prophetic too. Somebody said, "Oh, Lenny Bobo, Baba, I don't argue. We're going what we're in Bobo, they are all the same." But Jonathan no can they sound prophetic now? Oh, prophet. Do you want a jungle? No. Do you just want to be kidnapped and dumped in Kirikiri once they say you do something? No. But eventually, Buhari happened to everybody. As we speak right now, everybody called, they say, oh boy, some are counting days. How many days left? How many days left for Buhari? How many this and that? Why others are just like, maybe Buhari just put them back to 2015. Then they will find their way around. So is Nigeria not a jungle now? A country that doesn't obey rule of law, that doesn't even obey its own law. Look at it. Nigeria is a jungle where Nigeria committed extraordinary rendition. You see that thing Nigeria did with Nnamdi Kanu? If not because of what the world is and what it has become today, many of those guys in government of Buhari who have hands in this, they will be finding a way of making a deal to see somebody they are going to. They will be trying to stand as a witness against Buhari, their demented president. But in Nigeria, they believe that nothing will happen to them. You kidnapped somebody using the name of using a false intel. You kidnapped a citizen somewhere. Nigeria has become a jungle. They come in the middle of the night. They kill people. They kill family pets. Kill dog. Kill cats. Kill anything they see. Whatever they see and suspect, like jungle, like terrorists. Nigerian security, EFCC, everybody, they'll bust your hotel. Imagine you are in your hotel, you just came back from America. Boom, 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 boom. Wait up. Hey, come here. They cuff you. They, start searching your room. And you're like, what's going on? They say they're looking for Yahoo boys. That is the state of Nigeria now. EFCC breaking into hotel. It has become a jungle. So when you are looking for change, I beg go, make una dey think about what you are wishing for carefully, because some of you are already wishing for swagger. Loki, thank you very much once again for your super sticker and chat. Ranka did they will not kill these people. Somebody is doing protest and still stroking the ego of their oppressor. You're right. Baba, please help us. They are not serious. I agree with you. That's why I said until we see that moment when we see image that looks like the same grand rallies they organize for themselves in Zamfara, because as they are killing them right now, if they say Buhari is coming to Sokoto tomorrow, you will still see thousands of them hired, paid, mobilized by the government just for the picture. So you should always be careful of what you are wishing for. So we have this Northern Alliance Committee who have now met with Jagabandits. You see, to some of my Yoruba brothers and sisters, when you tell them that they should be careful of what they wish for, they take it personal. Forget it. Asiwaju 2023, Swagger 2023, nothing will stop it. Ileri Oluwani. Now correct this and that. 7 years ago, these were the same guys. Just because of the Tifnumbu and gang involvement, these were the same guys, who decided to believe that whatever Buhari was telling them doesn't really matter, as long as Tifnumbu and gang could, possibly, they are there, they are involved. Now, this northern group have met with Tifnumbu, and Tinubu actually gave a statement after meeting them. Some of you must have seen the headline. It is about his 2023. And he told them, he said he's consulting. Be careful of waiting you wish for. Now, waiting, I won't say that. So, where is that again? Yeah, he said, I am not going to turn Nigerians down, but I will still effectively and widely consult, particularly brainstorm with my friends and find a date to come out openly and tell Nigerians. But the president is still in office. I don't want to distract him from all the challenges that he might face today. So we will consult and make our program known to the people later. And the intention is clear. So you keep guessing. I beg you. She's all guessing, waiting, guessing what we know already. The one that royal fathers in Yoruba land have been paid, the ones that you have been and gang. So whatever it is, it's up to you. I just want to tell you to be careful of what you are wishing for, because it was these same guys. If you have forgotten, at least I can remind you. These were the same guys in 2000 and.
We will work with you to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt. I bring you a message of hope.
We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
So now the guy you wait for, it's up to you. I mean, I don't vote. I won't vote in a rotten system, a rigged system that you always know the end of the result, even before the police is in any way conducted. You know that before the first ballot is cast. So, and when you talk about those who give them muzzle, apart from the physical ones, the control, the police, the military that they can deploy to do so many dirty things for them, get things, cleaned up, buried away, covered up and all that, especially when they go after those they consider as a threat to their political advancement or whatever you. And the job is just to keep Nigeria what it is, crippled, poor, very poor, and underdeveloped. So that puts everybody in danger of becoming their enemies. It's just a matter of time when you're going to be the targets. But they have the people who work for them. They call them the people of the underworld. You must have seen this interview. If you haven't, you should look for it on YouTube. Just look for the African Eye or Africa Eye documentary, BBC Africa Eye. Just search for that on YouTube. You can watch the 52 minutes documentary on the underworld who have been conducting the daily killings of young people called cultists. I'm talking about people who have been killed by cultists, who are now even more like the local terrorists you have in southern Nigeria. So that documentary put it on record that it is true. There are politicians who have been using the same cultists that always wreak havoc in different communities, different schools, and they've sent so many innocent souls to their early graves, so to say. Now, their connection with those who are in government didn't happen overnight. They were the same people who eventually gain access to governance, where they have that leverage and coverage over whatever crime they commit. No joke. And I'll give the credits, let's give the credit of this to BBC African documentary. Kabaka. You saw that man dancing earlier. You remember this guy? Oshi Omole. Let me see. Where's that video again? One sec. Oshi Omole. You remember him? Well, he has a godson, and he's called Kabaka.
We work with you to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt. I bring you a message of hope.
We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
So, cultists working on the world for politicians, committing different kind of killings that they've lost count. You see dead, you see corpses. You're driving early in the morning, and then you just see about 2-3 people killed, beheaded, dumped on the roadside. Who killed them? Who took their head? Who took their organs? Took their body parts? Mostly cultists. Who killed them for politicians? And then if they have to assassinate people who they consider as political enemies and wherever you are, even if you are not contesting against them, if you are journalists, if you are any threat to them, they don't use other people other than the young people who are cultists, even older people. Partly, let me share this with you. You know this guy now?
One of the most famous members of the NBM in Nigerian politics is Tony Kabaka. Officially, is a youth leader for Nigeria's ruling party, the All Progressive Congress. But they say he commands the loyalty and votes of thousands of men in Benin. Law enforcement in Benin seemed beholden to Kabaka. As he walked handing out money, a policeman came to salute him. When he got too close, one of Kabaka's boys pushed him aside. Kabaka's work in politics has made him rich. A street is named after him, and he lives in a multi-million naira mansion.
Come and bring this picture.
Inside, Kabaka was keen to show me how connected he is with the political elite.
This is a professor from now-presently member House of Rep, Professor Julius Inyomiri. That is my governor, former governor, Edo State, Adams Ali Oshomole.
Governor Adams Oshomole recognized Kabaka's street popularity, made him an asset.
So Oshomole did it for me. I was nothing before. Come.
Politics has lifted Kabaka from cultist enforcer to multi-millionaire. In Nigeria, this is the dream for many young axemen.
Yeah, this is my bedroom. This is my bedroom. Yeah, my closet. My t-shirt, my knicker. Let's Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton shoes.
Yeah. Cultism still exists because government is involved. That's the truth. Most police, most politicians, most everybody is involved.
He confirmed that politicians use him and his cultist network as muscle during elections.
If government is wanting to seek for election, they need them.
I bet that is not new to you. That is the state of Nigeria. You see all those people they want to call excellencies, honorable men and women. That is Edo State. If you come to Lagos State and you interview MC Olueron, and the other guys. They will take you into the world of how they manage to get that cover and who are their godfathers. Tinubu and gang. If you go to Ogun State, I think before now, there was a guy, before now, that one was with Amosun. I can't remember his name right now. But the one that is now with the current governor in Ogun State is called Efele. You know Efele in Ijebu? Efele is now the one controlling all those boys, court guys, everybody, like, because he is the biggest connection to the biggest fish, the governor of the states. So they are the muzzle. If anybody won't make trouble for them, they are the boys that have to advance. They have to. So they are so prominent. And some of them said they actually don't have any future. Which future?
No more future. Your own life now be your own future. What you do presently, what you go do till you die, now be your own future for Nigeria.
What they told me next was even more disturbing. They claim they are funded and protected by politicians.
All these politicians, they give us jobs sometimes. They go run package for them.
So politicians also.
Exactly.
They hire you.
Exactly. Some buy all these cars, like 2 or 3 cars for operation. But you know the fear, they get the backup.
Politicians will back you up in case the cars are boss.
She get. So now that thing they give us smile, say for this background, we go see they do.
What is not about problem for this country. The only problem we have is the politician. I believe Glory pé okay, eléyàn ọjọ́ do post. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ mo tẹ́ ní ọkàn náà wọ́n lè gbé iṣẹ́ yẹn fún. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti believe pé changes tó máa fẹ́ tì sí wa yẹn àbálọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn.
Are politicians secretly working with violent cult gangs? I went to ask the former Black Axe chairman, Dr. John Stone.
What is the interest of the politicians to get into power? Like they cannot survive without the Black Axe there. They must collaborate with the Black Axe for them to survive. How would you be bold enough to go and rat resort or snatch ballot box where you have a Black Axe man on the ground? The person will be dead before before he begins to eat the money he has taken.
But there is more to Black Axe than just brute force.
I encourage you, go and see that video. It's what do you call it? It is a 52 minutes long video, or about 53 minutes. Oh man, at that point, you are likely to give up completely on Nigeria. In fact, I'm recommending you to go and see it. Because there's nothing they will say, listen, there's nothing they will show you in that video, or I mean, they will talk about in that video that you have not heard before. Some of you have even experienced it. When I was a photographer in OSU or OOU, in Agor, I have witnessed the campus clashes where cultists have like run mad and the rest of that, and everybody, you know what I mean? I've seen few too myself. And many of you have seen too. Deadly, but I recommend you should go and see that video. Go and see that documentary. Just search for it. BBC African Eye. You are likely at that point to come to your reality and feel like, oh boy, where exactly are they going to start from? Where are you going to start dismantling things when they needed the thugs to disrupt NSAS protest in Abuja or in Lagos or in every other part of Nigeria? They were not lacking ready-made violent people, cult boys, thugs, and everything that are ready to unleash violence. I'm talking about maximum damages. Because election is coming now. So they are grouping them. Everybody is coming together, from different parts of the country. Those are the local terrorists. They all have their guns. No matter what you want to call it, they all have their guns. And if you want to find out if the gun can kill or not, I bet You have to have an encounter with them. Where are you going to start from? They created the pool of a poor country that they denied opportunity, and from that pool of poor people, they created monsters that are just there as agents of death, unfortunately. So I just thought I should share that with you as well today. So the politicians who fund terrorists, who fund who fund violence, of course, as a means of staying in power, the only bigger violence, the only thing bigger than all of this is the revolution that cut across every part of the country that is not laced with any tribal, religious, or political, affiliation, what have you. Trust me, that is the higher power that can take over all the booby traps that they call the keg of gunpowder, which Nigeria will soon explode on. I just thought I should share that with you too, so that for those who are preparing to go into their politics, think, well, yes, you have your ways, but violence like that, right? So I'm going to open my line so that I can take a few calls. All right. Now, you have heard the first part of this broadcast about the North. Secure North. The North is bleeding. Hashtag this, hashtag that. People have already been arrested, by the way. But somehow, they are still yet to make it popular because only a handful of people are coming out here and there. We haven't seen the seriousness in them. Or maybe you see it the other way, right? But I am saying that if you are called upon, we should give that support as much as you don't want to because of the past experience and all that with them. But guess what? If you do that, it will make you not different from them, especially when the southern Nigerians were being, pummeled by Buhari's government. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you want to phone in, all right, I'm going to come back in a moment. Yes, the number is under the screen for those who are watching live. All right, and let's make it brief as well. Okay, so let's try the first call. Hello. Hello there. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Ya kake ya jin daɗi.
Ya dai.
Lafiya kalau ya aiki.
Lafiya lau ya madalla. Is that Ahmed?
Maiyegun. Yeah, that's Ahmed.
So you don't come to this level now, Abi. So before now, you were able to ambush me by using different kind of entrances and all that. But now that you have to come in with a solo greeting like that, that's new. I'm going to get ready for you next time. Yeah. Day, Lafia La, Lafia Ko, Mandala.
Yeah.
I remember those ones, but go on. Ahmed, you're alive.
Yeah, Maiyegun, you know the video you played when that woman was crying, where she was raped, that. Hello?
I'm with you, please.
Yeah, that video.
Yeah.
Could you believe I was on that live? Because I just got out of a live video we used to do, like Northerners and stuff like that.
Right.
Because I believe these people need to be talked to, which I've been also trying in my own way, in my own small little way.
Go on,
I can do. And thank God. Hello, can you hear me?
Clearly, please.
Yeah, so I can see some changes because if I post something on my Facebook, people that will come at me, this, that, waiting, you are living in America, you don't change, like, you don't know Adini again, you don't know religion again, but those people now, they are coming to terms with me, like, they are beginning to be like, like, it's now we are understanding what you've been talking about, and I believe it's working, because the
some
pressure.
people feel
I'm telling
like
you,
they still can't be trusted. That even this same Buhari, if Buhari says he's going for third term, right, you will still be shocked.
Yeah.
Even though it may not be as massive as it was.
Let me tell you the fact. Let me tell you the fact. Wallahi, it will not happen. Let people stop thinking that way. It is a different thing.
Yeah?
It's not what people think. I could see the comment. It's not what people think. Maiyegun, the thing never touched them like this before. He never ever touched them like this before. But right now they are feeling the heat. That woman that you see that was crying, the other one with the black veil.
Yeah.
She lives in Missouri, a state closer to my state. Yeah, she lives in Missouri. We used to have a live chat. She's my friend on Instagram. We used to have this live chat long time ago before now. She's a teacher. We used to have this chat, and I am very happy that it is changing. People will just feel like, they are not serious. It is changing because if they touch them, if they touch them, maybe they enter your house, go carry you. Maiyegun, the thing don't reach. You see that Izala, Erika, this thing.
Yeah.
It is another another game entirely.
Because
that
Izala Tijaniya stuff, right? Before it became this public, we know that underground, that rivalry has always been there among all of them, right? But they want to, it's simply, if you hear what that man was saying, right? It was now trying to turn it into a religious war between Hausas and Fulanis. And they were now asking the government to prevent that. Meanwhile, it's a religious misunderstanding, but it's going to be Hausas, Fulanis. And once that begins to happen, where are we headed?
Yes. And because you know when you brought out the Kunjeng Hausawan Nigeria, that script you read out the other day, when the Kunjeng Hausawan Nigeria were talking about Buhari going for Nnamdi Kanu, blah blah blah, is that paper that you see, it has generated a lot. Because now the Hausas are beginning to try to separate themselves. Omo na Hausa with be Fulani. Make Buhari, because a lot of people now have been saying, now someone even wrote something, he said Buhari is not from Nigeria. And Hausa person, he came out and said Buhari is not from Nigeria. His mother, this blah, blah, they are beginning to write different things. And now they are trying to drum support for Tinubu. Because I could see a lot of them, they are working hard.
I've seen a lot too, exactly.
And I'm telling a lot of them. I said, you see the Buhari you see, like you say in your words, you say, Tinubu will be Buhari's pro max. The suffer, una go suffer. Una go say, bring back our Buhari. When that suffer enter una, you will say, bring back our Buhari. Because Tinubu will show una, say, Buhari, he own a joke. So what I'm just trying to say here is, these things are working. We are getting there. And like you are telling everyone, please, like you're saying, people are saying, oh, they are not serious if people don't say that. When it's packed, like my husband say, make we follow join. Make everybody be doing own in your own way that you can do it. Just more the do them. We go reach there. Earlier I used to tell you, Maiyegun, we go reach there. Maiyegun, we don't reach there.
I believe.
We they reach there. We dey reach there. Everybody breakfast so reach there na normal thing.
God bless you, Ahmed. As usual, I would have asked you to help me, say that in Hausa, but I've had enough of that, interpretation from that part so far tonight. And you coming on, opening the line, or just add spice to it. And I love that update you gave to us about the women. That we have been seeing the video in a while. So we will say to them,
we do live videos almost every day. Almost every day we do live videos.
That's great.
We talk, we have conversation. What are we gonna do? But me, in continue, dear mo bawa bango. Mo she tell you pé ajo wa move for dear mama fun ni tipet bo she nṣẹlẹ̀. This how is happening. By the time we go reach one stage where we say everybody don't agree with me, well, I will tell them, say, better. If reason, that reasoning go don't enter their body. So when I just bust and give them, they go understand. They go begin think them. They go begin distribute them. They give their people, and I think we go begin to see waiting that they call them. So no, Allah, my
God bless you, Ahmed. Thank you so much once again. Okay, and send me well to the family. You have a good one, Baba.
All right, bro.
Nice one.
All right.
So I have another prominent caller on the line. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Chief Maiyegun.
Elder Olaoluwa. You know, we can't say brethren to you in the temple of truth. We say elder. So you'll be one of the elders.
Elder, yeah. Agbalagba Jody.
Veteran.
Alive, how are you? Well done.
I am very well. So how are you?
Yeah. Kí n tó gbàgbé mo ní láti kọ́kọ́ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ iná.
Good.
You know, please, mo try láti pe Koiki náà, mo dẹ̀ text ẹ̀. So please, ẹ sọ fún àwọn èèyàn ní Amẹ́ríkà tàbí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà níwájú, ẹ má lọ sí Turkey tàbí any Muslim country. Buhari is now, that is where Buhari, because I have it from insider, serious intelligence. So they wanted to use necessarily Turkey in Europe to start kidnapping our people down to Buhari, Nigeria. That's the next level down. Please.
Smuggle them anywhere in those places, including some African countries.
Oh, yes.
Me, I know they
most especially those Muslim countries. That's what they are doing. So I have it from serious intelligence. Maybe they hear this one out, they might postpone it a bit. All right. So that one like that, you know. So on our struggle, you know. So you know, like I was saying before, you see, I still repeat my statement back with confidence. It will take a fool to still continue belief that Nigeria will remain the same in the next 7 to 10 years.
You keep saying that, too. You know that.
Because because you know, I don't. To be honest, I don't take time to watch a lot of things, even ordinary television. But I watch you because you are just like me. You understand? Because you are a pastor. You are a pastor that says the truth all the time, and you read ahead. You see, this is not about. You don't need to be a soothsayer. It's right. A common sense for God's sake. Now, Maiyegun, you look at it from this angle. All these politicians, they are greedy, they are lazy, okay, and I don't know, and they are arrogant, okay. And the problem when somebody have arrogancy problem, okay, because arrogancy problem is an habit. You will need to feed that habit, and if you are lazy with it, you will need to steal. And that is what they are doing all and done. You can see all these people, they are very arrogant and they are lazy.
They don't and listen. They need to feed that. Interested. They pretended that they pretended that, they don't know what is going on. Like.
No. Yes. They are deceiving themselves. They are deceiving themselves because the question that people that they are waiting for Tinubu, Tinubu or those ones that are waiting
to declare in January.
Or those ones, because we need to continue clear about this, or those people that they are waiting for Atiku or Tambawa Weri, you understand, they are deceiving themselves. Because the truth of the matter is this, you know, you show us a clip now. You understand? You know, I said, because I've seen a lot about these people, Nigerian political space is dominated by those people that are dangerous than bandits. They are very dangerous because if you see a bandit.
Sorry to cut you short. Nnamdi Kanu said something more dangerous than Boko Haram is coming. And something even more dangerous than the Fulani terrorists is still coming as well. That Nigeria will become the center, the epicenter of what the world will come to know as the real terrorist epicenter. And it will not spare any parts.
Maiyegun, you know, in 2000 and I think it's 2004 or when they went to attack after they attacked
World Trade Center in America.
That is, in 2000
yes. America, 2003 or is it 2001 or whatever.
11,
so, yes, America said something. America said in the next 10 to 11 years, yes, America said in the next 10 to 11 years, Nigeria will be the headquarters of terrorism in the world. Then I said to myself, excuse me, I don't believe this. That time I was just about 4 years in Europe. Then I went to Nigeria. I went to Nigeria back. So when I get to Nigeria, I was in Apapa. You know this Apapa, I don't know if you are very conversant with Apapa and Ijora. All this.
A few times.
Yes. Oh, yes. So then I was walking towards this flour mill, Ijora, Apapa, all these type of things. You know, all this mala under that bridge there.
Yep.
Okay. Then when I saw them, I was walking, I saw Osama bin Laden. You know, Osama bin Laden portrait everywhere under the bridge in Lagos. Then I now stand. I asked myself, I said, if this one is happening in Lagos, what about in Kano? So the America must have been corrected.
They were celebrating.
They are correct.
Sir. They were celebrating. Yes. They were celebrating that 9/11 in Kano when it happened.
Yes.
They were, Osama bin Laden became a hero in Kano. People were pasting his picture on cars, on buses, on Okada, inside houses, everywhere. It was a hero, no joke.
Yes. So go back to Yoruba agitation now, Yoruba nation now.
There's something you wanted to say there, sir, before we miss it.
Yes.
You said when America said Nigeria will become the headquarters of terrorism, until you got to Lagos, you started feeling like it is possible. Now, 10 years after that, since you went to Lagos, you have now come to that conclusion that indeed it's just a matter of time still, yeah?
Oh, yeah, just a matter of time. Because the truth of the matter is this. Maiyegun, I call you 3 times. Please. You see, the truth of the matter is this. Any nations or any country that allow or pollute religions and the constitution together, like Nigeria, that country will never survive. Okay? I've never seen any country in the world that had religions and the constitution together. Nigeria is supposed to be a secular state. You hear what this Yoruba general told us on channel televisions about what this
call it retired.
You remember what the man told us, and I've been around with these people. Military family in Nigeria. I've been around with them with whatever. You see, now we are deceiving ourselves. You see, and that's why you see Obasanjo now. Obasanjo has started his fake journey now. The reason why Obasanjo is doing his fake journey, because the truth of the matter is this, I always make mention of Obasanjo when it comes to Yoruba matter. Obasanjo is a sorrowful son to Yoruba race. And the day when Obasanjo leave this world, whether in agony or in whatever, the way he's going to live, Yoruba people will live in peace. You know this game within him and what they call Tifnumbu. The number one enemy that will stop Tifnumbu is Obasanjo. And now what they are trying, and it's ready now to install another Fulani on Yoruba people. And please, Yoruba people, please don't listen to this Olori Buruku that went to shot Sunday Igboho in Benin Republic, because it's Obasanjo that killed Sunday Igboho in Benin Republic. That man is a bastard. I will see him. I will say this. All the story of this man, they've told me since when I finished my secondary school. And this man is proving every story they told me about him right. He said this man is an Aram. It's an Aram to Yoruba people. Everything that Obasanjo is saying, everything that Obasanjo be today, it's not that because he's clever or he's hardworking. It's just become that all those things because it's leverage on Yoruba race.
So
okay,
let me take another call too, so that we can manage our time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Maiyegun. Thank you.
Yes, I have this Mrs. on the line. Hello, I hope it's hello there.
Hello, my brother.
Hello, ma. How are you?
Yes, I'm blessed. This, because I watched a program yesterday and I said, I wish Maiyegun actually do live and allow people to phone in. There was a program yesterday on peace discussion where Obasanjo, Sultan of Sokoto, Gumi for that matter, the representatives from Arion, they were all in that room. And they were talking about, even somebody from America was there. The person shared the meeting via Zoom. And I was hearing all this trash that was coming out of their mouth. And one of these guys from next to Gumi, the guy appeared on this, what did you call it, with the bandage. And he said, it is those youths. You need to control the youth. We in the north have to control our youth. You in the south have to control your youth. And I was like, which world are these people living in? So you want these youth to be controlled. Firstly, in the ways of controlling the youth, they took away the social media, that's right, the Twitter. And I was trying to put one and one together. And I was like, so the youth, actually, they think the youth are the youth don't have job. That is why they are causing problems. The youth, even Gumi have the effort to say, the youth, it's because they don't have problem, they don't have job. That is why they turn banditry. It was like, are these people living in real world?
They are not.
To be honest, this evil perpetrating up and down the country, they are still living in denial of it. Yeah. Now, Badu don't enter body for naught.
Mm-hmm.
They are coming out. They are crying out, saying, help us. Baba, stop it. I don't know what they think. Their Baba is not listening.
Have you noticed, ma? Baba, help us. Baba, please. Baba, we are your children. That's why people said, if I said Digbedu never enter body well, ma. They are just, they say if you want to dance, now from shake head, you go start from. When the beat is coming, you'll be like, then before you know it, you don't rock arm. They say it hasn't really entered them. If you look at all those pleas and the video, ma, they said they are still begging.
It's not genuine. Most of this begging doesn't come from a genuine place. It was like, we need to put that show so that people will think we are actually begging. Doesn't come from a genuine place. If somebody actually is begging and mean everything he or she says, you can feel it, you can sense it. But this Baba help us, it's not coming from a genuine place. And when we move to this so-called Akudaya, Akudaya, the Bola Tinubu, that is Nigerians. That means it's like the continuation of the Wala that we are talking about.
Wala no come too much.
This man is old. The man is not even able to think. You see the way this man works. We are talking about one useless dementia idiot. And now you want to bring another dementia and paralyzed idiot again? When is Nigeria going to wake up? And there is no any other way out of this whole mess, because if Tinubu, God forbid, touch this wood, it's not going to happen. The terrorism will continue and it will multiply, because for Tinubu, it will have promised.
Exactly. Now, what people should know is this. If Buhari, who come from them, cannot keep them safe for 8 years, that more people got killed, how are they sure that if Tinubu will care so much about them and he would then chase the terrorists away from them? But people are not thinking. That's why I said we should be very careful of what you wish for. When you are wishing for something, think I'm well. Oh,
And not only that, it's a truth. Yorubas needs to wake up and smell coffee. Tinubu will be the yardstick used by these so-called terrorists to get to the south. That was proven during ENSA. He has to control the youth. Military were brought in. He flew away that same day, the second day, he left Nigeria. All those people should open their eyes and see and what is cooking. Unemployment, this man is running up and down to the north. He will promise them because they want this jihad business to continue. Tinubu will sell Yorubas to them on a blatter gold plate. No mercy, they fun August.
He did it once, man.
Yorubas should wake up. He will do it again. Yorubas should wake up, make coffee, and not to allow this idiot old rag to put us in trouble. The only solution, because this is not going to go back. They cannot rectify all these things. Sometimes I just woke up and I said, is this the Nigeria that we all grew up in?
We'll keep wondering, man.
It's not the same. Now terrorists are going up and down the country with AK-47. Did you see the vehicle that was stopped at Burkina Faso?
I saw it.
If you haven't seen that video, please watch it. Lots of ammunition going to Burkina Faso to Niger. And where do you think all those is going to end up?
It ends up in Nigeria, northern Nigeria to start with.
And it's a lot, maybe about 8 or 12 lots of containers, trailers, and all that, with vehicles, armor cars, machineries, and all that.
Have you seen the one, the helicopter was dropping weapons for people? Dropping supply. We don't know if it's weapon or dropping supply for people inside there, an open field where they are speaking.
I saw it. And have you seen the counter stupid statement their so-called analysis put together? The analysis now tries to analyze it for us, and I reply him that look, Nigeria, our mumu don't do. We don't wake up. Our eyes don't open sharp. Not sharp with the use.
Absolutely.
We don't stop an adult long time. We now use Pana sharp. We can no longer be con. Our mugu don't do.
People, you know one thing, people are just waiting for that explosive moment. You see, many people have bottled up a lot here. And Nigerian politician thinks that because they are using the force and all of that to hold everybody down, they think they are winning. But they don't know that many people have bottled up their frustration here. They are just waiting for it to explode. You see that explosion?
Very soon, it will explode on their face. I want more wobe.
But one little control here, man. Thank you so much, man. Have a nice night.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right.
So I'll take another call. Again, I enjoy talking to Fair. So I have another caller. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun. Hello, Maiyegun. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Amazing. You know, let's take it easy again, right? How are you?
Very well, Maiyegun. My name is Angela.
Angela.
And I'm speaking on behalf of my boss.
Great. Now, Angela, where are you calling from, if you don't mind?
I'm calling from Canada.
Say that again. Sorry, we missed.
I'm calling from Canada.
From Canada. I like that. You see, people said I get this kind of, they lose guard when women call. But it's not my fault. Hardly would you get to see women calling for all the stretch of the time we have our program. So then when I manage to get one, come on, I'm a man. If a woman walks into a room filled up with men, we all react, won't we? Angela, you are live, please.
Thank you so much, Maiyegun. I'm actually calling on behalf of my boss.
Your boss?
He's been trying to contact you. His name is Odewale.
Odewale.
And he wants you to please Oluwale.
Oluwale, fantastic. Yep.
Oluwale, yeah. Yes, please. He wants you to call him on this number after your show. It's so important, my
Right.
Please do. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you a text message on this number.
Yep.
Please respond to that. My boss is desperate to talk to you.
I will respond to that. And just from the first line of that message, just say, this is Angela, followed by every other thing you want to say underneath. Then I'll take it up. Sure, I would reply.
I will do. Please. This is getting to a stage now where something is saying and he wants to talk to you.
I will talk to him. Thank you so much, Angela. Is he there now or he's not?
No, he's not here. He's a very busy person.
Sure.
So he will be expecting your call.
Great. I'll be looking forward to your text message. Yeah, I'll look forward to that SMS, right? Through WhatsApp. Please don't send that message. Please don't send it through the normal line, okay? Send it through that same WhatsApp number, right? That same WhatsApp. And start it with, this is Angela. Then the following. I'll take it up after that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And well done for all you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela.
To remember you for all this hard work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks so much. That's Angela, calling from from Canada. Now I have another caller on the. Oh, how did I miss that? I missed that. Okay, sorry that that your call dropped. So I am writing that down. Oluwole, sir. I'll speak to him or her later anyway. So yeah, thank you so much. Now the line is still kind of opened. I want to take just one or two more. I have Princess. Princess was calling in earlier, and then Princess is out. So let's see. Sorry.
Charlie boy. What is that Charlie boy is our mumu don't too much? Charlie boy, now mumu not too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise. You are a mumu man.
Mo rí kankan kan sí fún ní kán fẹ́ lọ pa Mama Sunday Igboho àtàwọn family láti hunt ẹ̀ down kó lè surrender. I don't know how far it's true, but mo rí headline yẹn tó jáde.
That can be true. I haven't seen it.
Hello, ìṣọ̀kan ọmọ Oòduà, ó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbé jáde ni. Ìṣọ̀kan ọmọ Oòduà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbé kíní ẹ̀ jáde.
Àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ náà nìyẹn. Ṣé ti get insane? Some people create news simply because they have nothing to say. Ó ti yẹ insane. Why would
ìṣọ̀kan ọmọ Oòduà yẹn ṣó máa parọ́ ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ò lè parọ́ omíyalé ni.
Pé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ pa Mama Igboho àti.
Ẹ lọ ka omíyalé ìṣọ̀kan ọmọ Oòduà ó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbé jáde ni.
Mo sọ pé kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ń sọ fún yín ní pé ẹ wo orí information yẹn. Ṣé get? Number one, it is of no use fún anybody láti sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ pa family Igboho, wọ́n fẹ́ pa wọ́n sìn o lórí social media. Láì jẹ́ pé àwọn family Igboho ti wà ní safety first. Get nǹkan tí mo mean, right? Tí mo bá gbọ́ information pé wọ́n náà fẹ́ ṣe attack wọ́n sìn, ṣé get? Kò ń ṣe social media ni mo mọ̀ kọ́ lọ, ṣé get? First thing ni pé mo kọ́ make sure pé àwọn family Igboho ti wà ní safety. Yẹn mo sọ pé some of our people, they create news. They create panic simply because there's nothing to say. Oh, yeah, you see. So it is of no use to us. The first thing people make sure information reach when they are in safety. So in that same regard, you will also be assuring the people that but they are in safety. Share again, so that people are more information but like you raise it now, everybody I haven't heard of that, and I want to tell you, not to react that way yet, because such information are so lousy and so loose that I don't believe it. I have to say it on here. I don't believe it. But at the same time, everybody's insane, and we hope and we urge all the family and everyone related to Oloye to take caution. They have always been, by the way, everybody has been hunted down, arrested here and there. You get what I mean? But thank you so much for bringing it up. Thank you.
Okay.
God bless you, man. So, can be another one. It could be a bit of a scary thing, all right? And I don't see how that is in any way true. Oloye Sunday Igboho's mom did a video just recently. However, I have another caller on the line. Princess, you are live.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma. How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Are you sleeping, ma? You should raise. You should
not,
increase your voice or bring it close to your mouth.
I'm just tired, me.
Well, it's about time. It's past 11 in Nigeria, isn't it? Almost 11.
Benny, it is.
Well, almost 12.
It's almost 12 a.m.
So you should be tired.
Almost 12, me.
You should be tired. But thanks for calling in anyway.
You're welcome, Baba. The northerners coming out and screaming and shouting, the north is bleeding. I do not see it as anything really. I'm not being insensitive here. I just see it as a charade.
So you don't believe it too?
Yes. I do not. Because the southerners have been pushed to the walls, and they expected us to fight back. And we are not giving them that fight. So they need something to leverage on, not to hand over power in 2023. So they are bringing it from up north. Because a revolution will be starting, or there will be something chaotic from the north, it is going to be for real. They've been incapacitated. You see, the Tijaniya drama and the other faction of the Islamic group or whatever they are doing, one shade drama, Lord,
You think so?
Those people,
Princess, people are
the northerners have been incapacitated. They can't do nothing. If there's an uprising in the north today, the country will shut down in 12 hours, Maiyegun. It is a known fact. They are not scared of dying. They are not. The terrorists that shut down fighter jets is there. They arrested his father. He said he went out and kidnapped people. He said they know where he is. They should come get him. They couldn't go. Taba noticed that the faction of terrorists, their leaders, it has not been the Nigerian military that has been killing them.
God bless you, Princess. You remember when the Boko Haram swap and then killing of Shekau? It wasn't Nigeria. It was
exactly. It wasn't Nigeria. It wasn't Nigerian military that has been killing. There was another faction that went to steal cows from another faction's father-in-law, and that faction killed the other guy. So, and I've always said this, Maiyegun tí ọmọdé bá ń pa tó bá ń sọ òótọ́, tí àgbàlagbà náà bá ń sọ òótọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan náà lọ́jọ́ máa sọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò ní yàtọ̀ because òótọ́ ló ń sọ. So we know what is going on. Whatever it is, tó bá ń try láti ṣe, they should keep it coming. They should keep, but this charade they are bringing to the table, we are not interested in it.
Not buying.
Kọ́kọ́ para wọn ní bíu méjì kọ́ para wọn náà káwọn òbí tó fẹ́ para wọn dé.
Bíu.
Bíu méjì káwọn òbí tó fẹ́ para wọn dé.
Kọ́ para wọn méjì èèyàn.
Bàbá ṣé wọn pààyàn nílẹ̀ Yíbò ni? Ṣé ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ? Ṣé tó bá ṣá wa ń sè ṣé omi ló máa dà lára wa kò ń ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ ni? Did they kill the Biafrans?
Yeah.
Were Yoruba people not displaced? Were Yoruba people not raped and killed?
were killed and still being haunted.
If they caught any one of us, it is blood that will come out.
That's true.
Let them do whatever it is they are doing now. And let's be sure they are doing the right thing. Let's be sure this is not another of their lives.
Gimme.
Yeah, let's be sure it is not. Let the uprising begin if it has to. If the government is doing something wrong and we are not happy about it and we can't come out to say it, and the whole place is just chaotic. If they are doing whatever it is they are doing, let's be sure they are doing it. But this, I do not believe it.
Princess, thank you so much. Let me take another call just before we call it a night. Hello. Sorry, one sec. Can you hear me, sir? Ma?
I can hear you, the doctor.
How are you? First, your name. Let's start with that, please. Say that again. Thank God.
My name is David.
Bengals, or do you say Bengals?
David will Goliath.
David will kill Goliath. I like that, because that makes it easier for me. As I'm struggling to hear you, but I know I will always remember David will kill Goliath. So, our David, sir, you are live. Where are you calling from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Amazing. Great one, sir. You are live, please.
Yeah. A couple of things. I need to give you kudos to all the things you've been doing.
Thank you.
You've been teaching us well, and I just hope people could hear you and have that change. Because the thing I tell you, people, they're very hard hearing. Like MMK will say, it's very hard to teach a black man things and they will understand it immediately until they happen for their eye or until they touch them. That's when they're gonna believe whatever you tell them. We that look, we that are outside the country knows what is really wrong with it and we want to fix it, but it's hard for them to believe it. So, but the one that got me to come into this program, you see that that thing those northern people are sharing around, it's a lie. It's fake. It's a crocodile tears. They're liars. They are never. They are all. They want to.
You are not phased, David. You are not phased. You are not moved. I'm not convinced.
I'm not pushed with these people because a lot of atrocities have been happening in their land. They never speak against it. They kill people in their front, cold-blooded, on injustice, and they don't talk. They are liars. If they want us to believe that they really are feeling the pain, let them start attacking their leaders, attacking their mobs that teach them all these things. This is the crocodile tears because they know that it's the time for election. They want us the South to start believing that they're changing. It's a lie. It's a lie.
We should not be deceived.
Lie. They were there when they beheaded the reverend. Nobody even said anything. They were there when they beheaded children. Nobody said anything. They were there when they burned down people's cars during the end times. They didn't say anything. All the things, those people are paid people to come and be crying, just like those people they paid to come during the kind of court case. They're all liars. These people are real cultists. They've initiated them not to accept the truth. We are all around to them. We are around to them until they really start denouncing that
they do something that all of us will be. For example, now, David, right? Let's say I come back here. I come back here tomorrow evening, right? And I decide to show you video of a mass movement, and all of you are like, "Eh? Did this happen today, Maiyegun?" Many people will begin to say, "Okay, if I say we go, let's see them for another few days." Then we will begin to build. So is that what you are talking about? That we need to see something that indeed they are not happy with what's going on before we can believe them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you read my mind. If they do one riot, it's not enough, and we need more. Let them start speaking against their governors, their senators. Let them come out and do that. Because they were there, they were killing their own brothers. None of them spoke. So we break people's houses, and they know all these people. Just like they had it go, heading down the camel. They know their own bad gangers. They know their bad gangers. They all know it. And the GSS is not going to go there to arrest them. They know. We tell them to If you tell them to stop naming names, they will know. But because they're initiated into all these religious beliefs, they're all initiated. So it's like they can never. How would I say it? Betray their religion
and all that. God bless you, David.
Because if they can, if they can do that, let them give us good example.
We can take them serious.
You can take that they will know we are one Nigeria, but all this they're fake. I want to lure us into it so that they can kill us again.
They can kill us again and just distance themselves or turn around and blame Biafrans. Now, IPOB, they caused the protest. IPOB is not asking them to protest now. I'm with you. God bless you, David. Let me take another call.
Bless you too. All right,
God bless you, man. God bless you. That's David from Houston. That's one lovely place I would love to go to because my uncle lived there for years. Tabo is watching right now. He now lives in New York. So Houston, every time if you talk about America, Houston is always something in my head. Houston, Dallas, Houston, you know what I mean? So I have a special flair for people of Houston. So if you are from Houston, I like you. Yima.
Hey, my
brother. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I just thought I should say that there. I'm gonna say it to them again in Houston. No. So you are alive, Yima.
Right,
how is the
right.
woman?
Oh boy, he's sleeping, so I did try to talk small, so I'm not gonna wake up.
He's a big boy now.
Yeah, I tell you.
Has he started running about and you chasing and looking for him yet?
No. He just a jump for my belly for now.
Don't worry.
He just a jump for my belly.
Don't worry for now. He's gonna be a loyal baby pet for now until then. But it's all fun all the way, Yima. Trust me, so fun.
I did tell you. First of all, happy birthday to Agbeke. Okay, help me give that message first.
Thank you so much for that, Yima. God bless you.
I don't drop that one.
So
Baba,
you
see all that one really happen.
When you get back into
yeah, I know.
Now go live. Yima.
Oh boy, you see what they happen for this knot? Where did they come out? Did they do say? I tell you before when I call you, maybe you might not remember. I tell you, say, the Hausa people stand up, tell themselves, say, nothing could happen. All this always they do is just pray. Biafrans have been killed. Ethiopians have been killed. I don't need to start calling names. Southern Kaduna, Benue State, Taraba, Yobe. All these people, Plateau, Kajuru, call them. Where was that woman that was saying that she's standing in her capacity as not a presenter and this thing? They say, where was she? Was she not cuddling with this government? When people were being killed, I will not talk about people who died in Biafra. I know, yes, it hurts now that this has come knocking on your door. But when we were shouting that this is wrong, this is injustice, this is wrong, this is not right, when people were killed in Jos, when people were killed in Southern Kaduna, we were shouting. What did they call us? Wailers.
Wailing wailers.
So now that the danger has come knocking on your front door, I really pitied, have sympathy for that woman that was on live and said what she happened to her. It takes a lot of guts for a woman to come on live and tell the whole world what she went through. So that is what we have been going through.
See,
they are just getting it now.
Every time I see videos of people being displaced, even if it's just for 1 minute or 2 minutes video, and I see children, women, young girls, right, running into the bush, running into an open road, on tar road, because they've been displaced. What goes through my mind is the trauma from the moment that their life got altered by those terrorists in their community, to the point where if they survive and they are not there, they didn't die, the trauma that they have to live with for the rest of their lives, many people are not talking about them. Have you not seen those videos of those displaced people carrying
load? You talk about hunger. You talk about trauma. When there's hunger staring them in the face, they are dying of hunger, starvation. Is not trauma you could think of. This is exactly what we've been shouting. This is exactly what the Middle Belt has been shouting, that they took out Dr. Melafia. This is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. This is exactly what Igbo is saying. That things are not right. people should get up and smell the coffee. Now it has come knocking. The dragon that they were dining with and shouting and singing all praises for. You are calling for help, and you are asking the person who doesn't give a damn about you to come and help you. Who be Mumu?
I mean, say they are not ready. You too, Yima. It be like,
No, you're not ready.
You said they believe say this whole thing are crocodile tears. They are not ready yet too. You believe so?
No, when they are ready, they will ball the streets. We will see them ball the streets. They will come out in their masses.
Yeah, Fulani terrorists in Benue. They declared your state governor wanted, dead or alive.
You see, all that one.
They got away with that. Yeah. The people from this call North, many of them supported me yet Yala that called for the arrest, and they declared fatwa on Autumn in Benue. So
before I come to Autumn,
if you who can tell now that when people of Agatu, when people of Benue, when they were turning the entire Benue to burial ground in the north, they said it was caused by Autumn because he talks too much. Now that the people of Zamfara, people of Sokoto, people of Kano are now smelling the terrorism every day. You are from Benue. You still don't think it is genuine, their cry?
Yeah, I'm not saying that their cry is not genuine. Their cry will be is genuine.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. But they are going to feel each and every other tribe or native discipline felt and was shouting that this is wrong. They are going to feel it one by one until their eye red. If they don't come out on the street and do something, people will just be looking at them. Because we have stated the full there's 1.6 million people living in IDP camps in Benue. No be me talking, now Oton talking. No be me. So if you put a fact, see, as Oton is there, so they can do whatever they want to try and do. But if Oton dies, there's a town called Boko in Benue State. That town is full of people who die. They know what is called destruction. That is where the revolution will start from Benue State, because that town will catch fire. Now from there, now you can see everything will start. So make them do their factor and everything. I saw an interview about this guy. I think it was on Root TV. Right. The guy was saying they kidnapped his nephew or his brother or something like that, and he had to go at the end of the. No, it was some guy whose relative was kidnapped.
Okay.
And he had to go and pay the ransom by himself. And at the end of the interview, the guy said that the terrorists or the people that he went to meet to pay the ransom said they were representatives of Mietiala. How many times would he tell Nigerians that Mietiala is your problem? It's having criminals and harboring criminals and taking out terrorist acts on people's lives. Go to Benue State, Oton will tell you.
And he has proof.
So what are we? We are only joking. They are only joking.
All Otombo need to do is just put everybody in a bus and drive them through all the graveyards that litters every part in Benue State, different places where people.
You don't need to go far. You don't need to go far. So what the North is doing, they are not ready yet. When they are ready, they will come out in masses and then tell their leaders that, look, we are dying.
And they have to tell them,
that, if I don't see them,
they will tell them. I don't know if
not by begging them.
This is a message they are sending. Now, move, join. I get you.
Join. Thank you.
God bless you.
That's my point. Thank you, Baba.
Say me well. Yeah, have a good one, Baba. So that's a Jima calling from I'm from England, you know. So I have another caller, and this is going to be my last caller because of our time. Hello there.
What's up, Maiyegun?
Yes, sir.
Ugo from Nigeria.
How are you? Sorry, your name?
Biafra, Oduduwa.
Ole Biafra. Ole Oduduwa. Your name again? One name?
Ugo.
Ugo. So Ugo is calling from Canada, US, with that number.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. in the US. So you are live, Hugo, please. And you are my last caller too. Make it count.
I don't know if you remember last time I was your last call as well,
Were
a few months ago.
Now that's another one. That's another one to the teal. So please go on.
Yes, great show today. I have to agree with the last caller because we've seen a lot of atrocities happen, and they've done nothing. People in the north. To me, I have to see more for me to believe that they're actually sincere about making a change. Because what's happening right now, we're at a pinnacle point where either they're with us or they're against us, and seems like many times they pretend to be for a change, and then they end up all just like a game. But no matter what, that change is coming, and it's slowly burning. Absolutely, absolutely. When, we don't know when, but it's surely coming together. Because
slowly but surely.
Who would have thought that you see Oduduwa and Biafrans working together? Things that they work ages and ages to keep us divided. Who would have thought those in the Middle Belt would apologize to the Biafrans for the atrocities they caused during the 1967 to the 1970s? You know? So all these things are coming slowly but surely. At the end, there will be no more Nigeria. That's zoo. Because it has done enough. It has scarred everybody. We are all affected somehow by this horrible experiment. You know? So, but I just want to encourage you, keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations on leaving, that 9 to 5 and now focusing on your true calling, which is journalism and freedom fighting.
Thank you. That sounds kind of elitist. It looks like it's kind of like some sort of journalism and activism. I like that. I'll build on it. Thank you so much, Hugo.
By the way, I'm the one E82 that made a donation earlier, by the way. So
really, that's grand. Hang on. Don't make it so passive. What donation are you talking about?
The super chat.
Great. Now that I've spoken to you after seeing your hand, thank you. I can say that to you personally then, right? Thank you so much, Hugo.
Yeah, there's more to come. No, I thank you for what you've done, sacrificing your time and pushing the truth, because we need this. More of you. We need more people like you. We're doing our stuff in the background that we're not in the public. Some people are gifted to be out in the public and do what you're doing, and we appreciate that.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate that too. I mean, for all the support as well, okay? Taking time out to sit with me, just listen to him. We don't know what he's going to talk about today, but I've built enough, confidence in many of you that as long as it is Maiyegun, it is never going to be a wasted time with him, okay? I'm going to sit. So the time all of you contribute to listen to me whenever you do have it, even with this time change and all that has cut out some of my viewers and all that, I still have to say thank you to all of you too, because if you stop showing up, I'll stop coming. It's just like that.
No,
thank you so much.
Trust me, we're not stopping. We're not stopping the support. Keep firing on all cylinders.
God bless you.
You hear me?
I'm with you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. You have a good evening, okay? I think I'll do my best now to do more phone calls. And guys, I'm actually saying this now that we spoke to that point. I'm going to start doing some morning programs. So if you are living in America, in South America, North America, and other places, including Asia, where their time is so different to that of us in the UK. So I'm going to push that out. As we go into the new year, I'm going to call it a breakfast show where everyone will call in to make a request on something. Maiyegun, I want you to talk about this breakfast show. I'm going to call it. And it's going to be fun. Everyone's going to enjoy it. Right? But until then, Hugo, don't cease the support, all of you. Thank you.
Oh, no. We're never stopping the support for you. We appreciate you.
God bless you. You have a good evening there, Prof. God bless you. So this is where we're going to draw the curtain tonight. I've enjoyed my time with you tonight, and I actually wish we have more time to spend. But again, people need to go to bed. It's 11 p.m. or past 11 in the UK, past 12 midnight in Nigeria, and so many other places where they share same time with Nigeria. So sometimes, you know, little is enough. But yeah, we'll have a better time when I'm going to start the program early enough so that we can spend a stretch of a time. I love my callers. I love all of you who actually calls in. You make this more kind of conversational. And viewers seems to love it too. People want to call in, add their voice in a way that it is communicative enough. That's the sweet part of the whole thing, right? I'm going to see you some other time. Until then, don't leave this chat room. Don't leave this broadcast without liking that video. Just, you know, come out of the chat room, like that video, and then that is thumb up. And if you haven't really shared it, share this. And to also share my YouTube channel. Tell people, tell your friends, tell them to go and subscribe and invite others and others and others. We need to build this, right? And I'm also going, what I said about the breakfast show, that breakfast show is also going to be live on the radio, Diaspora Radio International, which you can access online. Very easy, diasporaradiointernational.com. That's it. Diaspora Radio International UK.com. That's it. And that will be you live, listening to some of the audio content of Maiyegun's Diary broadcasts, right? The message in audio, you can listen to that in your car while you are driving. You know, you'll be listening to Maiyegun little by little. You know what I mean? We'll be coming from the, you know, kind of. So, yeah, there's a lot planned ahead. And thank you to every one of you. My friends who are subscribers, my friends who are like members of Maiyegun's Diary Politico, those who are like, you know, real members, you can be a member too. And then I'm going to see you some other time. To our brothers and sisters in the North, me, I'm with you. Are you with me? I'm with you. If you are ready, even if you not be 10, 20, 30, 40, 100, 10,000, I'm always with people who are genuinely tired of a system that has kept them poorer, kept them so divided with the rest of the country, kept them so much in the bondage of terrorism that it seems that nobody can take you or get you out of it. Right? So I am with you. But my friend said they have seen this before. They have heard this before. That if they put the poster out there tomorrow, you are still going to do the same thing that brought you to this level. They want you to prove more. You may not need to prove anything to anybody, but to yourselves. You should, by yourself, tell yourselves that if you reject something that kills you, that should be a total reject. That should show enough massive support that you indeed rejected that thing, right? But a fraction of you here and there, my friends said they are not impressed. And to me, I may not be impressed, but I still support you until you pull that off, until you put that secure not hashtag, until you put that North is bleeding hashtag, and we see the thousands, if not millions of you on the streets, and see what the reaction will be from the southern Nigeria. It could be like magic. The world is waiting. Until then, we're going to pray for you. And good night to you, every one of you, okay? I'll see you some other time. Good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.